Contrasting styles with similar aims, contrasting forms with similar expectations, and contrasting seasons with always start with one common needle. Hello, a very good morning to all Indian football lovers from wherever you are across the country. And now it is the time to roll the ball onto the pitch in another brand new season of Odisha Women's League 2025-26, organized by the Odisha Government and Football Association of Odisha. It is the match number 5. And we are live from Odisha Police Ground, where Young Association Club will be taking on Tarini Football Academy. Here we can see that the players of both the teams, they are coming up onto the center, being led by the match officials. We are hoping to see an exciting, enchanting, thrilling, fascinating soccer encounter that is going to be unveiled, that is going to be unfolded in front of you. And once again, we are coming back with the live actions from Odisha Police Ground, one of the most picturesque venues, one of the most spectacular venues in Indian football circuit. And I'm your commentator, Shop Number Mullik, joining you live from the commentary box. You are watching live and exclusive actions on behalf of the official YouTube channel of Sports KPI and Football Association of Odisha TV as well. And don't forget to subscribe their official YouTube channels, because if you want to get the latest live matches updates, if you want to get the latest taste of back-to-back soccer thrillers in Odisha Women's League, then you should have to keep an eye on their official YouTube channel, because these guys are really doing a marvelous job. These guys are really doing a commendable job in order to highlight, in order to cherish, in order to nurture their upcoming promising young talents, their upcoming future talents who can have the potentials to shine themselves in near future in national and international podium as well. The stage is set, and we are all set for the tackle of a contest. In today's match official, Sheeta Marandi, she will be assisted by Balmati Oram, Bharati Oram, and Mama Singh. Let us have a quick look on the starting 11 of Young Association Club. They have lined themselves up as Madhushmita means Shushama Badaik, Saloni Lakra, Barsha Kishan, Tulsi Topo, Ashrita Kangadi, the captain, Lija Jajaria, Shuman means Reena Vej, Salmi Kishan, and Gunjan. She has been given the responsibility in between the sticks. And options are also available on the reserve bench as well. Let us have a quick look on the starting 11 of Tarini Football Academy. They have lined themselves up as Sonali Naik, Manisha Behra, Pravati Barla. She is holding the key of captaincy for the side of Keun Shor, Rubina Naik, Archita Raut, Sabita Mohanta, Rani Bagh, Gayatri Dash, Jyotsna Lakra, Malli Munja, Milli Machi. The players of both the teams, they have taken their respective positions. We are just one step away from the kickoff. We are coming more closer to the kickoff. If we talk about the last encounter, the previous encounter, the last edition of Odisha Women's League 2025, then we can see that Young Association Club, they have beaten away Tarini Football Academy by a margin of 2-1 on that match. Their captain Ashrita Kangadi and Shruti Katangi, they got their names onto the scoreboard, onto the score sheet. So as you can see that they are engaging themselves into another exciting, enchanting, thrilling, fascinating soccer encounter. The players of both the teams, they are preparing their one last talk. They are making their one last preparation, one last hurdle is going on onto the pitch. It's Tarini Football Academy. Those will be attacking from right to left on your screen in their signature Orange and their counterpart, Young Association, those will be attacking in a reverse direction in their signature blue. So as you can see that the players of both the teams, they have taken their respective positions in order to do something big down here, in order to secure all important 3 points. They will be wanting to pocket the all important crucial points. And here we go with the commencement of the match. It's Tarini Football Academy. Those will be attacking from right to left on your screen in their signature orange, and their counterpart, Young Association Sundargarh. Those will be attacking in a reverse direction in their signature blue. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. The players of both the teams, they will be looking forward in order to gain some control over the game. But at the moment, the attack is being constructed from down the right hand side by Tarini Football Academy. They're trying to create some early pressure on the right flank, but it has been cleared away. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. Throwing for Tarini Football Academy. A long throw is coming in. If we talk about uh, the champions, the name of the champions of Odisha Women's League, Nita Football Academy, they were the champions of the last year. At the moment, this can be troublesome moment for Young Association Nita Football Academy. They were the two-time champions of Odisha Women's League, with Odisha Police FC, Odisha Police, Odisha FC, and Rising Students Club. They were the champions for one time. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. It's goal kick for Young Association, switching it over to the right. Good pressure down there. This time, Rina. Rina was present. Actually, in today's match, 4-4-2 formation for both the teams to be witnessed. Rina has been given the responsibility to act as an active left fullback for the side of the women in blue. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. It's a free kick for Tarini Football Academy. Can it be a troublesome moment for Young Association? All eyes are registered inside the 6-yard box. Can Tarini Football Academy take their all important lead in this match? All eyes are kept inside the 6-yard box of Young Association. That's a great ball, has been released there. It has been cleared away. Little bit clumsy over there. Finally, it has been cleared away. Now the attack is being constructed from down the left hand side by Young Association. They are trying to come upon a counter. Again, position has been dispossessed. Turning and twisting there. This time, Tulsi Toppo. She is trying to dominate the midfield. She is trying to accelerate. But at the moment, enough options have been created inside the 6-yard box. But what a great defending that is coming in from the side of Young Association. Suddenly, Tarini Football Academy. They are trying to come upon a counter with a greater pace, From down the right hand side, the ball has been rolled out over the sideline. They're constantly trying to penetrate into their opposition's box with a very severe manner at the moment. Again, possession being won back. This time, Young Association. The attack is being built from down the left hand side. That's a great ball. Has been released there by Ashrita Kangadi. No takers on that occasion. The captain, Ashrita Kangadi, she is holding the key of captaincy for the side of Young Association Club. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. And that he was talking about earlier, 4-4-2 formations to be witnessed for both the teams. If we talk about this formation perfected during the golden age of English football, the 4-4-2 is the perfect counter-attacking formation as it has the potential for an intensive pace and easy transition after the ball is won, making use of two hard-working wingers or midfielders in this case. Now the attack is being constructed from down the right-hand side by Tarini Football Academy. Straight into the hands of Young Association keeper Gunjan. Frankly speaking, to be very honest, Young Association Sundargarh, their defense, they should have to be much more cautious. They should have to be much more solidified. They should have to be much more consolidated in terms of preventing the attacks of Tarini Football Academy. And still now, in the early minutes of this match, most of their attacks for the side of women in orange being constructed, being proliferated from down the right hand side. Again, that's a great ball. Has been released on the right. No takers on that occasion. If we talk about the recent success of Tarini Football Academy, they were the champions of Ashmita Khelo India Leagues. In 2025. Oh, this can be troublesome moment. Finally, it has been cleared away. There is a little communication gap in between the defense of Young Association that I was constantly trying to talk about. They should have to be much more cautious. They should have to be much more consolidated. They should have to be much more solidified in terms of preventing the attacks of Tarini Football Academy. The Tarini attackers, they're constantly trying to find out the defensive loopholes of Young Association. In comes the cross. Finally, it has been cleared away. Still, there is an opportunity. Can she finish it? Shot comes in from a distance. Still, there is an opportunity. At the end, what an incredible defensive teamwork by Young Association. Look at the replay also. The keeper, at the end, Gunjan, she was fumbling on that occasion in order to grab the ball under her control. Finally, it has been totally out of danger. It's a corner. Severe pressure, intense pressure is gradually being created. In comes the shot. Again, it has been obstructed. The attackers of Tarini Football Academy, they are constantly trying to hover on the edge of the area of Young Association. 10 minutes have been passed here at Odisha Police Ground. Scoreline is still Young Association nil, Tarini Football Academy nil. Deadlock, yes, yet to be unbroken, but frankly speaking, to be very honest, Tarini Football Academy, they're constantly trying to penetrate into their opposition's box. Severe pressure, intense pressure is gradually being piled up upon the defensive fortress of Young Association. Finally, the ball has been rolled out over the sideline that I was talking about earlier. Young Association in their last encounter against Tarini Football Academy that was conducted in the month of January 2025. The match was hosted at Kalinga Stadium, the iconic Kalinga Stadium, where Young Association got a narrow victory against Tarini Football Academy by a margin of 2-1. It's a throw-in for Tarini Football Academy. Possession being won back by Young Association. This time, Barsha Kishan. No takers on that occasion. Again, possession being won back by Young Association. That's a great ball. Has been released on the left. Still, there is an opportunity. Shot comes in from a distance this time. Madhushmita means she was trying to find out the bottom corner of the second post, but she could not keep it on target. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. And that he was talking about the 4-4-2 formations for both the teams to be witnessed now at the moment. Can it be a troublesome moment? In comes the cross, straight into the hands of Gunjan. In the early minutes of this match, a substitution is coming in. Saloni, she is making her way onto the pitch instead of Rajni means. At the moment, again, possession being gained back by Young Association. This can be a troublesome moment. Shot comes in from a distance. Enough options have been created inside the 6-yard box. She could have done much better. This time, Rajani means she was trying to hit the target. No takers on that occasion. And that he was talking about the 4-4-2 formations for both the teams to be witnessed. Making use of two hard-working wingers or midfielders in this case. The 4-4-2 is a swashbuckling formation. Pacey wide players who cannot only quickly carry the ball from one end of the pitch. And this can be troublesome moment. Shot comes in from a distance. Again, what a mess that was. Again, there is a defensive look at the replay also. This time, how does she miss it from the point blank range? This time, Tarini Naik. Now at the moment, again, attack is being constructed from down the left-hand side. In comes the cross, straight into the hands of Gunjan. Frankly speaking, to be very honest, within the first quarter of this match, Tarini Football Academy, they have started putting immense pressure upon their opponent. Severe pressure, intense pressure is gradually being piled up upon the defensive wall of Young Association that I was talking about. The pacey wide players in 4-4-2 formation who can not only quickly uh, carry the ball from one end of the pitch to the other in a counter attack, but will also track back to help their fullbacks as soon as possible, as soon as possession is lost. One disciplined central midfielder, usually a destroyer, who will sit between the defense and the halfway line to shield the defenders, make interceptions, and win loose balls. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. We are just entering into the first quarter of this match. Deadlock is yet to be unbroken. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. Gunjan with the long ball. Another long ball has been played there. This time, the defensive fortress of Young Association, they were pretty sure about this attack. It's a train for Tarini Football Academy. Another substitution is coming in for the side of Young Association. This time, Rina Bage. She will be replaced on that occasion. The players of both the teams, they're constantly trying to occupy the midfield zone. They're constantly trying to establish their domination upon the midfield. But at the moment, a man has been brought down there. Hopefully, his injury is not so serious. Football is a body contact game. That I was trying to mention in 4-4-2 formation, another disciplined but creative midfielder who will push up towards the opponent's post to help in attack and create plays through the central areas. He or she is usually also required to join in a place if the ball is lost near the midfield. And the defensive fullbacks who can push up the pitch in an overlap to support their respective wide midfielders during the build-up. And these fullbacks must be the disciplined enough to not overextend during a counter attack, as that leaves the entire backline exposed. A centre forward who is able to receive the ball, hold it, and bring his teammates or her teammates into play. He or she must also be willing to aid in the place. A typical, it's a free kick for Tarini Football Academy. They're all in their signature orange. Getting here, troublesome moment. It's a great ball, has been floated. In comes the shot, straight into the hands of Gunjan, the last man of defense of Young Association Sundargarh. She has been given the responsibility in between the sticks. Slowly but firmly, Tarini Football Academy. They are trying to come upon a counter from down the left hand side. Again, that's a great ball. Has been released on the left. This time, Tarini Naik. She could not reach out the ball. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. A long throw is coming in from Shalmi Kishan, the right full back of Young Association. 20 minutes have been passed here at Odisha Police Ground. Deadlock is yet to be unbroken, but with the commencement of this match, with the beginning of this match, Tarini Football Academy, they are constantly trying to maintain their pressure upon the opponent. Strain for Tarini Football Academy. Purnima Munda. Finally, it has been cleared away. One of the most picturesque venues, one of the most spectacular venues in Odisha sports that we are coming live. Over the past few years, Football Association of Odisha, they're really doing a marvelous job. They're really doing a commendable job in order to highlight, in order to cherish, in order to nurture their upcoming promising young talents, their upcoming future talents who can have the potentials to shine themselves in near future in national and international podium as well. If we talk about the Football Association of Odisha, as far as Football Association of Odisha is concerned, it was formed in the year of 1949 and is the governing body for association football, responsible for administering, promoting, and developing the sport at all levels within the state. Affiliated with the All India Football Federation, the FAO oversees player registration, coaching programs, referee training, club approvals, and participation in national championships for men's, women's, junior, and sub-junior categories. As you all know, if we talk about the women's section last time around, Odisha, they have entered into the quarterfinals round in National Football Championship for Raj Mata Jijabai Trophy. Now it is the time for a drinks break. Couple of discussions will surely be taking place in the respective dugouts. Tarini Football Academy, they are maintaining their pressure from down the right hand side. Actually, they are capably utilizing their both flanks, whether it is right or left. Now the players of both the teams, once again, they have taken their respective positions in order to create some spark. Tarini Football Academy, they are functioning so well like well-oiled machine with the commencement of this match. Actually, they are trying to maintain a good link up play in between the defensive fortress and their attacking lineup. And that I was talking about the Football Association of Odisha. It manages operations across 33 registered districts and 36 grounds, supporting a robust infrastructure for football growth. Under the able leadership of President Sri Tankadhar Tripathi and Honorary Secretary Mr. Ashirvad Behra, the Football Association of Odisha has registered 7,540 players and 502 approved clubs. The association also emphasizes youth and women's development, conducting coaching courses and facilitating grassroots initiatives to expand participation. Shot comes in from a distance. After a prolonged time, Young Association they tried to make a goal bound movement just from the edge of the area, could not find any positive result. Again, Tarini Naik. Look at this guy, uh, Tarini Naik. She is constantly trying to make her appearance inside the 6 yard box like a fox in the box. She is getting really, really hungry in order to get her name onto the scoreboard, onto the score sheet as well. She is trying to lit up onto the pitch from down the left hand side. Again, that's a long ball has been played on the right by the ball has been rolled out over the sideline. In that I was mentioning, the Football Association of Odisha has achieved notable success in All India Football Federation's National Football Championships with multiple titles in junior, sub-junior, and women's categories, including wins in the Hero Sub-Junior National Football Championship in 2018, 2019, and 2015-2016. The BC Roy Trophy Hero Junior National Football Championship in 1968 1969, and the Hero Senior Women's National Football Championship in 2010-2011, and especially in women's football, Odisha has been uh, runners-up in the Hero Juniors Girls National Football Championship. In comes the shot from a distance. Once again, couple of long ranges been taking place just from the edge of the area of Young Association. The attackers of Tarini Football Academy, they are constantly trying to surprise Gunjan, the keeper, the last man of defense of Young Association, Sundargarh. And that he was mentioning in women's football, Odisha has been runners-up in the Hero Junior Girls National Football Championship on 8 occasions between 2002-3 and 2017-18, and in the Hero Sub-Junior Girls National Football Championship 6 times from 2003-2004 to 2018-19, highlighting the state's strong emphasis on female participation and talent nurturing. All these accomplishments underscore the FAO's role in elevating Odisha's profile in Indian football since its early involvement in national competitions dating back to the 1960s. At the moment, again, attack is being constructed from down the right hand side by Tarini Football Academy. It has been well defended once again by Young Association. This time, Shalmi Kishan. Look at her. Look at herself. She is switching off her position from right flank to left. Young Association, they're also trying to maintain their defensive solidarity. They're trying to make it an impenetrable one. They're trying to make it a solidified one. It's a corner for Tarini Football Academy. Can it be a troublesome moment for Young Association? All eyes are registered inside the 6-yard box. Can Tarini Football Academy make any turn and twist in this match? Sends it in into the traffic. Oh, Gunjan. She was just missing out the flight of the ball. No takers on that occasion. Any touch, any kind of touch would have been made the trigger for Tarini Football Academy. You are watching live and exclusive actions on behalf of the official YouTube channel of Sports KPI and Football Association of Odisha TV as well. Don't forget to subscribe their official YouTube channels. In comes the cross. Again, this can be troublesome for Gunjan. She is she is severely being tested. At the moment, Gunjan, the gatekeeper of Young Association, Sundargarh, she has been brought down onto the pitch, and hopefully her injury is not so serious. Football is a body contact game. She is being assisted by her uh, medical staff. If we talk about the founding and early years of Football Association of Odisha, the association began active participation in national competitions upon affiliating with the All India Football Federation, with its youth teams competing in the AIFF's Junior National Football Championship as early as the 1961-62 season, where Odisha reached the final but finished as runners-up against the Indian Football Association, that is IFA, the then Bengal. During the 1960s, the association's initial growth emphasized the creation of district-level football structures across Odisha, establishing affiliated units in various regions to nurture. In comes the shot from a distance. Again, misses it out the target. That he was mentioning. Uh, this period saw the prioritization of infrastructure development such as local grounds and training programs alongside preparations for interstate tournaments like the Santosh Trophy, in which Odisha made its debut appearances, contributing to the sport's expansion beyond urban centers like Cuttack and Bhubaneswar. These foundational activities helped solidify the association's role in integrating Odisha into India's national football framework, or India's national football scenario. Now at the moment, Young Association, they are trying to keep the possession. Again, another great ball has been released there. Square pass there. That's a long ball. Has been played by Shushama Badaik. No takers on that occasion. The keeper, Tarini keeper with the long ball. Still now, Tarini keeper, Tarini Football Academy keeper, uh, Mili Maji. She is not being tested severely throughout the entire game of football in the first half. Again, possession being won back by Tarini Football Academy. Once again, Tarini Naik with the shot. Tarini Naik, she was constantly, uh, she's constantly trying to hit the target. Actually, she's acting as a catalyst from down the left hand side for Tarini Football Academy. It seems like she's carrying forward an extra oxygen cylinder with herself in order to create constant pressure upon the defensive fortress of Young Association. Less than 9 minutes of regulation time are left here in the first half. The scoreline stands still. Tarini Football Academy nil, Young Association nil. Deadlock is yet to be unbroken. It has been cleared away. Plays it back. Minli Machi. Suddenly, Young Association, they are trying to create some pressure upon the defensive fortress of Tarini Football Academy. Good pressure down there by Shuman Mins on that occasion. Switching it over to the left. This time, can it be a troublesome moment? In comes the shot. It has been obstructed by the keeper. We should give huge praise upon Tarini Football Academy keeper Mili Maji. She did come out of her line in order to prevent the motion of the ball on that occasion. That's a long clearance is coming in from the defensive fortress of Tarini Football Academy. No takers on that occasion. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. Went it out of play for a throw. Young Association. Another long clearance is coming in. No takers on that occasion. Will she go for a shot? She is trying to find out some gap. Finally, she has been brought down onto the pitch. This time, Manisha Behra. She was trying to hit the target from just from the edge of the area. Still, there is an opportunity for Tarini Football Academy. Collision in between the keeper, and uh, Tarini attacker. Hopefully, the injury is not so serious. An injury came about. But frankly speaking, to be very honest, Tarini Football Academy, they are making irresistible attacks from both the flanks. Actually, they are making a proper utilization of both these flanks, whether it is right or left. They are becoming much more hungry in order to get their all important opener. Can they get it prior moving into
Extra
the
time
dreams
କେତେ ଦେଲେ କହିବେ
Yeah.
extra
locker
time
rooms at halftime? A sense of urgency, a sense of tenacity is becoming very, very prominent, is becoming very, very rampant from the side of Tarini Football Academy. That's another great ball has been played forward for the shirts number 2 on that occasion. Madhushmita means she could not reach out the ball. Now turning and twisting there. This time Tarini Naik. Once again, can she finish it? And there it is. The deadlock has been broken at
It is.
Odisha Police Ground that I was talking about. Scoreline stands. It's Tarini Football Academy 1, Young Association
Yeah,
nil.
it's under 40.
There was a constant uh, communication gap, communication lack in between the defenders, the two central defenders of Young Association. Scoreline stands. It's Tarini Football Academy 2, Young Association nil. It's a double. It's
ଆଜିଟା
a
ତ ଗୋଲ ହେଲାନି
double trouble
Hello,
for
Dada.
Young Association.
No?
କୋଉଠି ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି sure
Scoreline reads Tarini Football Academy 2, Young Association nil. Now, the entire Tarini Young Association Football Club, they are really under pressure at the moment. They are being chilled by 2-0. So definitely, they will have to pull the shocks up. The ball has been rolled out. over the sideline. Now at the moment again, possession being won back by Young Association. Well intercepted by Tarini Football Academy. The attack is being constructed down through the central line, switching it over to the right. After the completion of the regulation time in the first half, definitely few minutes will be added on. Scoreline stands Tarini Football Academy 2, Young Association nil at the moment. Tarini Football Academy, they are showcasing their tormented football against their opponent. Another chance did come to Tarini Football Academy. Look at the replay also. And here comes the second goal for Tarini Football Academy. They are creating double trouble for Young Association. And we are almost coming more closer to the completion of the first half. At the moment, in the dying minutes of this first half, Young Association, they're trying to create some spark. They're trying to create some. They're trying to find out some positive vibe in this match. Again, well intercepted by Tarini defense. It has been obstructed. And she was putting into an offside trap. And with this action, a great game of football has come to an end in its first half. It was all about the Tarini Football Academy show throughout the entire first 45 minutes. Halftime scoreline here at Odisha Police Ground. It's Tarini Football Academy 2, Young Association Club nil. Stay tuned with us. We will be coming back soon with another exciting, enchanting, thrilling, fascinating second half action. Let's take a short break. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Brace yourselves up because once again we are coming back with the live actions from Odisha Police Ground. After the completion of the first half, the scoreline stands. It's Tarini Football Academy 2, Young Association Sundargarh nil. After getting their respective coaches' pep talks, the players of both the teams, they will surely be charged up. They will surely be geared up in order to promote themselves up the order. The players of both the teams, they have taken their respective positions before engaging themselves into another exciting, enchanting, fascinating second half action. They are making their one last talk. Another quick another quick substitution is coming in from the side of Young Association Club. So the stage is set, and we are all set for the crack of the second half action. We are just one step away from the kickoff of the second half. Today's match official, Shita Marandi, she is also looking at her watch. In any time, any moment, whistle can be blown. It's Tarini Football Academy. They will be kicking start the proceedings. We can see that Manisha Behra, she will be kicking start the proceedings. What an incredible atmosphere that is being created. And here we go with the commencement of the second half action. It's Tarini Football Academy. Those will be attacking from left to right on your screen in their signature orange, and their counterpart, it's Young Association. Those will be attacking in a reverse direction in their signature blue. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. Now the possession being won back once again by Tarini Football Academy. The pressure remains continue upon the defensive fortress of Young Association Sundargarh. Finally, it has been obstructed. It has been resisted by Young Association defense, but at the moment again, this time in comes the pass. Still there is an opportunity. Kunti Bhumia. Header comes in, and there it is. But it might be the goal has been disallowed by Shita Marandi. If we talk about the Kunti Bhumia, the jersey number 7 for uh, Tarini Football Academy. The last encounter against uh, Young Association that was hosted at Kalinga Stadium, Bhubaneswar. Kunti Bhumia, she did get her name onto the scoreboard, and she struck the only blow for Young Association. But however, she was disappointed. But in today's match, Tarini Football Academy, They are two steps ahead of securing all important 3 points. Can Young Association bounce back? Can they make any dramatic comeback in this game? We will have to wait for that answer. It's long ball has been played there. Finally, again it has been well intercepted by Kunti Bhumia. Look at the sense of urgency. Look at the potentiality of Kunti Bhumia with the possession. Kunti Bhumia, she is all by herself. Finally, it has been obstructed. Kunti Bhumia, she is constantly threatening from down the right hand side to shirts number 7 for Tarini Football Academy. Actually, the entire Tarini girls, they are trying to pin the final nail on the coffin of Young Association Sundargarh. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. It's a throw in for corner. Sends it in into the traffic. Header comes in. This time, could not make any proper connection with the ball. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. And that he was talking about the 4-4-2 formation that that has been adopted by both the teams. In this formation, another disciplined but creative midfielder who will push up towards the opponent's post to help in attack and create plays through the central areas. He or she is usually also required to join in a press if the ball is lost near the midfield. And defensive fullbacks who can push up the pitch in an overlap to support their respective wide midfielders during the build-up. A striker who is willing to always make runs of the shoulder of the last defender, looking for the layoff from the centre forward, a through ball from the more attracting midfielder, attacking midfielder, crosses from the wide midfielder while generally just being a nuisance to the opponent goalkeeper and centre backs. At the moment, Young Association, they are trying to get the game back to the level terms. Actually, a much important equalizer that is very, very needed for them. But at the moment, attack is being constructed from down the left-hand side by Tarini Football Academy. Enough options have been created inside the 6-yard box. Still, there is an opportunity. In comes a shot from a distance. The ball has been rolled out over the goal line. Look at the replay also. Another long ranger did come out just from the edge of the area. And frankly speaking, Tarini Football Academy girls, they are taking a couple of long rangers from a distance. Again, this can be troublesome for Young Association. Danger still not averted from the box of Young Association. This time, once again, the shirts number 11, Rubina Naik. It's throwing for Tarini Football Academy. Still, there is an opportunity. Can she hit the target? Shot comes in. This time, Tarini Naik once again. She's becoming much more hungry in order to lit up the scoreboard. She is becoming much more hungry in order to get her name onto the scoreboard, onto the score sheet as well. Look at the replay also. She was just trying to make a turn and twist just on the edge of the area in order to hit the target. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. Frankly speaking, to be very honest, Tarini Football Academy, they have already been seated onto the driving seat of this match. Frankly speaking, the entire attacking formation of Young Association has completely been switched off on that occasion. No pressure is being built up upon the defensive fortress of Tarini Football Academy. Went it out for a throw-in. Again, possession being won back by the Tarini girls. Still, there is an opportunity. This time, Manisha Behra. She is trying to get the ball under her control. Manisha Behra with the cross. Oh, once again the keeper. She was fumbling. Can she hit the target? And there it is. What a horrible goalkeeping by Young Association keeper. This time, Gunjan once again. She did make a blunder. That was a severe blunder from a side. Look at the replay also. I think the final touch did come out from Tarini Naik. She is getting her name onto the scoreboard, onto the score sheet as well. The entire defensive formation of Tarini Football Academy, the entire defensive formation of Young, Young Association has completely been switched off, has completely been devastated, has completely been uh, dilapidated, has completely been devastated in front of the storming attacks of Tarini Football Academy. They are being headed down in front of severe attacks of Tarini Football Academy. A nasty challenge from behind. So that's why another great set piece has been awarded to the woman in orange. This time, Rubina Naik. She was brought down onto the pitch. It's a free kick for Tarini Football Academy. With the commencement of the second half action, Tarini Football Academy, they have already pocketed all important 3 points. Now at the moment, they're looking forward in order to secure a big goal margin. In comes a shot. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. And that I was talking about Tarini Football Academy. They are pinning the final nail on the coffin of Young Association Sundargarh defense. Again, Possession being won back by Young Association. Finally, they are trying to create some spark, but their all efforts have been put into vain. It's long ball. Another long aerial ball has been played there. In terms of creating aerial ball situations, Tarini Football Academy, they're really looking so dangerous in front of the defensive fortress of Young Association. And how can I explain uh, the severe blunder of the keeper of Young Association on that occasion, while she conceded the third goal? The ball was totally slipped off from her hands again and again. She got a stumble. It's a corner for Tarini Football Academy. Can it be a troublesome moment once again for Young Association? Sends it in into the traffic. Header comes in. Still there is an opportunity. Shot comes in. Finally, the entire defense of Young Association, they will be taking a huge relief. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. With this action, we are almost coming more closer to the completion of the fourth quarter of this match. Scoreline reads, it's Tarini Football Academy 3, Young Association nil. Now Tarini Football Academy Club, they will be looking forward in order to slow down the motion of the game. They are trying to break down the momentum of their opponent. They have already been seated onto the accelerating power of this match. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. Strain for Tarini Football Academy. Finally, possession being won back by Young Association, turning and twisting there. This time, just number 7, Tulsi Topo, with the possession. Again, she has dispossessed it, switching it over to the left. This time, Saloni Lakra. She was pretty sure about this attack. Strain, a long train is coming in. Still, there is an opportunity for the judge number 7. Look at her. She is taking to workload. Kunti Bhumia. She is also trying to get her name onto the scoreboard. In that he was talking about in 4-4-2 formation. If we talk about the strengths of this formation, it is built for the counter attack. Kunti Bhumia. Still, there is an opportunity. Finally, quickly closed down though. That he was talking about, it is built for the counter attack, evidenced by the fact that most of the great counter attacking teams in temporary football is it the Champions League winning Manchester United team. And both Atletico, enough options have been created, almost one-on-one situation. Can she finish it? And there it is. Once again, Manisha Behra She is getting her name onto the scoreboard. And the entire defensive fortress of Young Association, they were totally off color. Nothing much could have been done by the keeper, Gunjan, instead of standing like a silent audience, instead of standing like a mere spectator on that occasion. Scoreline stands. It's Tarini Football Academy 4, Young Association nil. It's Manisha Behra. She has got her name onto the scoreboard. Tarini Football Academy. They are on fire. Look at the replay also. One-on-one situation. Actually, the Young Association defense, they were totally confused about the offside trap. Actually, they are trying to create an offside trap. They were trying to create an offside trap for Manisha Behra on that occasion. Finally, they are compelled to concede another goal. Scoreline reads Tarini Football Academy 4, Young Association nil. Now look at the defensive fortress of Tarini Football Academy. No pressure upon themselves. There is no pressure. And couple of passes being played in their own halves as well. And they are just taming their opponent. Young Association, they are being severely thrashed away. They are being ruthlessly uh, sandwiched by Tarini Football Academy attackers. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. Still, possession being won back by Young Association. They will have to forget their inaugural game in Odisha Women's League 2025-26 within today's night, and they will have to make a proper bounce back. At the moment, attack is being constructed from down the left-hand side by Young Association. In comes the shot, rather disappointing one. This time, uh, Jasmine Ekka and Barsha Kishan, they tried to create a duel just on the edge of the area. No takers on that occasion. Oh, this can be troublesome moment for the defensive fortress up. In comes the shot. I don't know unnecessarily why the Tarini defense, they're making such risks. They're taking so much risks on that occasion. They will have to be more concrete at the moment. Once again, but Shakishan, finally, it has been cleared away. A good defensive walk from the side of Tarini Football Academy. A never saying dying attitude is becoming very, very prominent from this girl. But Shakishan, and she is trying to operate, she is trying to activate the left flank. At the moment, again, possession being gone back, switching it over to the middle. This time by Kunti Bhumia. To just number 7. Will there be any counter attack from the side of Tarini Football Academy? Lays it up. Shot comes in. Turn and twist there. The ball was just being flied out over the crossbar. It has been flied out over the crossbar. But that could have been a great setup, great layoff. And that could have been a brilliant finish on that occasion for the side of women in orange. And if we talk about the position-based responsibilities in this 4-4-2 formation that is being adopted by both these teams, especially Tarini Football Academy, they are utilizing this formation. They are capitalizing this formation. The two center forwards provide height in the attack by occupying opposing center backs. They can hold the ball up before linking the play into runners or drift or drop away from the opposing back line to create space for a penetrative runner from midfield. Ultimately, they create and finish chances in front of goal. Now, it is the time for the second drinks break of this match. Couple of discussions will surely be taking place in the respective dugouts, especially in the dugouts of Young Association, because they will be wanting to secure their goal mount. They will be wanting to protect their goal mount from this kind of situation. Already, they have been considered 4 goals. And that I was talking about earlier. They will have to forget their inaugural game in OWL 2025-26 because at the moment they are being trailed by 4-0. They are also uh, losing down their hopes from today's match. They have already wrote down their miserable destiny, lamentable destiny. They are standing in front of miserable defeat, deplorable defeat, lamentable defeat in their inaugural game of OWL 2025-26. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brace yourselves up because we will be moving towards slowly to the we will be moving slowly towards the final quarter of this match. and that he was talking about the two white players in the midfield unit attack around the opposition backline to provide crosses for the two centre forwards or cut inside and combine with shorter passes. They can also run inside and beyond as one of the two front players rotates out. The two central midfielders connect the backline to the forwards through an accurate range of passing and can operate deeper or as box to box runners. They may also provide narrow crosses when supporting underneath the wide midfielders. The fullbacks also provide a delayed support underneath the wide midfielders and may move inside to help the midfielders during deeper build-up. If the wide midfielder ahead of them moves inside, the fullbacks can overlap to provide crosses and cutbacks. And the two centre backs provide forward passes into midfield and may also drive into midfield through the inside channels. They can also switch play to the wide midfielder on the far side or play more direct central passes into the front line. And all these jobs are being fabulously done by Tarini Football Academy. At the moment, attack is being constructed down through the central line. Can she keep it? Can she finish it? Shot comes in. It was obstructed by the woodwork. She was trying to prove herself. On that occasion, she was all by himself on that occasion. The ball, the chance has been denied by the woodwork. That could have been a five-star performance for Tarini Football Academy. Again, another long shot is coming in. Look at the probables of Tarini Football Academy. Their tendency, their tendencies. They are constantly trying to create some long ranges from a distance. I don't know. There is no uh, proper man marking for the side of Young Association defense. They will have to more work upon uh, their defensive combination. But at the moment, against Barsha Kishan, this time Tarini keeper, she did come out of her line. I really don't know why the defenders of Young Association they are constantly allowing much more spaces to their opponent. So that's why the task is becoming too easier for Tarini Football Academy. In order to find out the loopholes of their opponent, the defensive loopholes, in this formation, the two center forwards screen access. Another substitution is coming in for Tarini Football Academy might be.
In number 10.
Screen for straight into the hands of keeper. I think Purnima Munda the entire dugout of
Oh,
Tarini Football Academy. They will be happy because as their team they are securing a big goal margin. They are ahead of 4 goals. And throughout the entire game of football, throughout the entire match, they are keep showing their sporting prominence. They are keep showing their sporting prowess against their opponent, that is Young Association. Young Association in their inaugural game, in their
Kambariwa.
inaugural match, they are standing in front of deplorable defeat, miserable defeat, lamentable defeat.
4-0. Oh,
The ball has been rolled out over the goal line. It's a goal kick for it's corner might be. I think it's a corner for Tarini Football Academy. Can it be a danger moment for Young Association defense once again? All eyes will be registered. All eyes will be kept inside the 6 yard box of Young Association. Another in-swing floater. It has been obstructed by the defensive fortress of Young Association. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline, and that I was talking about. The two centre forwards screen access in front of the opposition pivot or pivots and to place onto the back line. This is usually against the centre backs, where the forwards will press outwards to force the play away from the centre as the wide midfielders drop alongside the two central midfielders to form a flat four. This unit aims to maintain a compact distance between the front line and the back four. They move across when the ball is in wide areas with the far side wide midfielder covering central spaces. The central midfielders often press their direct opponent man for man, with the wide midfielders jumping to mark opposing fullbacks. In the back line that operates with similar levels of compactness, even a little bit clumsy over there by Young Association defense. Finally, it has been cleared away, also narrowing inside when appropriate. The centre backs in this formation are usually responsible for attackers who drop and attempt to receive between the lines as well as competing against more direct central play and clearing process. The fullbacks will jump forward to place in the wide areas and look to block attacking crosses. Any member of a back four should be prepared to drop and cover the spaces in behind, and that I was talking about. The last man of defense of Young Association, Gunjan. It was a bad day in office for her, for herself, because because she has already been conceded 4 goals. At the moment again. This can be troublesome moment for Young Association. Finally, it has been cleared away by the jersey number 21 on that occasion. Salim Kishan, uh, Salmi Kishan on that occasion, she did prepare herself. It's a throwing for Tarini Football Academy. Blocked off by Sonia Ekka, another defensive pillar of Young Association, but in terms of their mentality, they have totally been brought down in front of storming attacks of Tarini Football Academy. If we talk about uh, Tarini Football Academy, their last encounter against this team, they are successfully uh, taking the revenge. At the moment, attack is being constructed from down the left hand side by Association, but this time Megha Kishan, she is trying to create some overlapping runs. We are almost coming closer to the completion of this match. Less than 6 minutes of regulation time are left here. In comes the cross. Again, this time Tarini Naik. Much more spaces have been created inside the 6-yard box of Young Association. If we talk about the Young Association attacking lineup, in each and every department, they will have to improve. They need to improve. They will have to be more concrete. Again, one-on-one situation. Can she finish it? Still, there is no opportunity. This time, the keeper, she did her job well on that occasion. Manisha Behra, once again, almost one-on-one situation. This time, keeper, she did come out of her castle in order to grab the ball under her control. Finally, she did it desperately, but however, she was beaten away on four occasions. And if we talk about the benefits that are being taken by almost one-on-one situation, can she finish it? The just number 5 dribble past his marker, dribble past her marker. How can she miss it? This time, Varsha Kishan.
कितना टाइम दिखेले ना चेंज है होने से वाला कितने असला
She did, trying to operate from down the middle. It's a corner for Young Association. Can it be a troublesome moment for Tarini Football Academy? All eyes are registered inside the 6-yard box. They're trying to get a consolation goal on that occasion. But straight into the hands of Milimachi, the last man of defense of Tarini Football Academy.
एक्स्ट्रा टाइम ही लगा ही है
Again, attack is being created from down the middle. Can she finish it? Almost one-on-one situation. Shot comes in. Again, she missed it on that occasion. Couple of chances being created. Look at the replay also. Finally, it has been obstructed. Well intercepted. Shot comes in. Right. Young Association once again. They're all efforts, they're all chances, they're all attempts are being denied by Tarini Football Academy defense. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline.
टाइम तो देखिए.
The coaching staff of Tarini Football Academy, they will be happy because they're securing a gigantic victory against Young Association in their inaugural match in OWL 2025-26. After the completion of the regulation time, few minutes will definitely be added on. No doubt, Tarini Football Academy, they will be wrapping up this game by a thumping margin victory. The fans, the spectators, the supporters of the Academy started to celebrate this moment. They have started to cheer up this moment. They are just few seconds away from securing their all important 3 points in their inaugural match. She's almost penetrated inside the 6-yard box. Cross comes in from a distance once again. No takers on that occasion. Attacks after attacks are constantly being happened in the penetrative zone of Young Association. Even in the dying moments of this match, the ball has been rolled out over the sideline.
टेस्ट एंड डिसीजन लिस्ट.
Severe coordination is coming in. An injury
कितने खेल रहे. वो देखा हूँ.
came about.
5. ना 3
5 5
5 है ना?
5 minutes have been added on. Tarini Football Academy. They are celebrating this moment
ये
because
कौन?
they are taking a proper revenge against young association that I was talking about. In their last encounter, they had to face a narrow defeat against young association by a margin of 1-2. Kunti Bhumia, the only girl, she got her name onto the scoreboard. Less than 1 minute of regulation time are left here at Odisha Police Ground, one of the most picturesque venues, one of the most spectacular venues in Odisha sports circuit. And don't forget to subscribe to the official YouTube channel of Sports KPI and FAO TV because back-to-back soccer encounters will be coming in on your screen after the completion of today's match. Nita Football Academy, the two-time champions, they will be facing off against Odisha Police at the same ground. The match, which will be taking place at sharp 4 p.m. The countdown begins for Tarini Football Academy. And there is no doubt, it can be narrated that, it can be stated that they are starting their Odisha Women's League 2025-26 campaign with a thumping performance, with an incredible performance against Young Association. They are just rampaging their opponent by a margin of 4 goals. And with this action, finally, the humiliation for Young Association has come to an end. On the other hand, Tarini Football Academy, they are securing a thumping victory, a formidable victory against Young Association Club. They will be securing all important 3 points in their inaugural match. Full-time scoreline down here at Odisha Police Ground. It's Tarini Football Academy 4, Young Association Club nil. Stay tuned with us. We will be coming back soon on day after tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe to the official YouTube channel of Sports KPI and FAO TV. Let's have a quick look on the upcoming fixture in the same ground. Nita Football Academy, they will be taking on Odisha Police. The match will be kicked off at sharp 4 p.m. And I'm your commentator, Shop Number 1 League signing off for today.